In this video, I'm going to talk about an exercise that I came up with based on Mick Goodricks' original concept of cycles. And I'll explain that briefly here, but it's really better if you are familiar with some of the other exercises I've posted, specifically cycles diatonic to C major. But when he uses the word cycles, he's basically talking about root movement. In this case, we're going to go through all 12 keys, but in previous videos, I've given you examples of just one particular scale, like C major, or C melodic minor, or C harmonic minor. But I was thinking that it might be a good thing to do it in all 12 keys, so I came up with a couple of different exercises. And I'm going to talk about what's going on here. In this particular exercise, it's cycle 2 down and cycle 7 up, starting in C major. What the cycles refer to are the root movement of these various scales and subsequent harmonies. For instance, C major, or C Ionian, cycle 2 moves down, and that's the first cycle that we're going to begin with this exercise. And cycle 2 moves in seconds: C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. And that makes sense, and in previous videos we went through the steps of what it would take to go through all 28 inversions of those various cycles, and starting in C major, cycle 2, and then cycle 3, cycle 4. Cycle 3 would move in thirds. So in the case of C major, it'd be C, E, G, B, D, F, A, C. But let's just take a look at the first row here. C major 7 is the first chord. It's cycle 2, so it's moving down using voice leading, and by that I mean you're moving in one direction, in this case down, to the next closest inversion of the chord, of the following chord. Just for example, if we want to start on C major 7, that's C major 7 drop 2 root position, and I'm going to move down in pitch to the closest D minor 7, which just happens to be right here. And then I'm going to move down from that to the closest E minor 7 drop 2, second inversion in this case, which is right there. And then F major 7, G7, and so on. So that would be cycle 2. Cycle 2, 4, and 6 go down, and 3, 5, and 7 and go up. So cycle 4 for C major would be C major, then F major 7, B minor 7 flat 5, E minor 7, A minor 7, D minor 7, and so on. It moves down. But the way I worked it out was we'd go through all 12 keys by going down as cycle 2 and up as cycle 7. So I'm just going to run through the first couple of rows here and give you an idea of what you could do, but there's many different ways to practice this and to organize it. But let's say I'm going to start on C major 7 here, C major 7, then D minor 7, then E minor 7, F major 7, G7, A minor 7, B minor 7 flat 5, and finally C major 7. Now it's F major 7, the key of F major, cycle 7, and cycle 7 goes up, so I'm going to go to this third inversion, F major 7, and go up to E minor 7 flat 5, D minor 7, C7, B flat major 7, A minor 7, G minor 7, then finally F major. Then I would go down, B flat major, C minor, D minor 7, E flat major 7, F7, and so on. So that's the way this works. And some different ways you could practice this would be, you notice there I was staying just on the top string set. You could limit yourself to one string set like that, preferably a string set that you're not that familiar with. For instance, I'm going to try it here. So C major 7, second inversion. By the way, I really hate that. I hate that chord. I normally don't even play the root. I just play 3 notes there, or I play the 9th. But it's just uncomfortable. And then D minor 7, E minor 7, F major 7, G7, A minor 7, B minor 7, flat 5, C major 7. Now I'm going to go back up as F major 7. It looks like I'm starting with that same second inversion major 7, which I really hate. E minor 7, flat 5, D minor 7, C7, B flat major 7, again, third inversion, A minor 7, G minor 7, and then finally F major 7. So, and you could also play on the, here's C major 7 on the bottom string set, drop 2, D minor 7, E minor 7, F major 7, G7, A, B minor 7, flat 5, C major 7, then you go back up as F, and so on. So that's one way you could do it. You could practice by just limiting yourself to one string set. You could try drop 3s. This is drop 3. I'm going to try to start with as far as up as I can go here. I'm going to start with third inversion C major 7. And then this will be second inversion D minor 7. First inversion E minor 7. F major 7 here. G7. A minor 7. B minor 7 flat 5. And then finally C major 7. Then up is F major 7. I have a really hard time with this second inversion drop 3 major 7 chord, so I'm on the middle first string, so I'm going to play it here, especially so low. Then E minor 7 flat 5, then D minor 7, then C7, then B flat major 7, this one, that's A minor 7, G minor 7, and F major 7. So you could try drop 3s, you could try drop 2 and 3, or drop 2 and 4. You could also flip the direction. Start with C major 7, but then do cycle 7 up. B minor 7 flat 5, A minor 7, G7, F major 7, E minor 7, D minor 7, and then finally C major 7, then F major. Now we're in the key of F, going down. E minor 7 flat 5, D7, D minor 7, C7, B flat major 7, A minor 7, G minor 7, and F major 7. Ooh. And so on. And you could try playing two octaves of those. We've just been playing one octave of each individual cycle. And you could go for 2 octaves down, 2 octaves up. And we've already talked about using different scales for different chord qualities. For instance, with melodic minor, you'd get different chord qualities. 1 minor major 7, 2 minor 7, flat 3 major 7, sharp 5, 4 would be dominant 7, 5 would be dominant 7, 6 would be minor 7 flat 5, and 7 would be minor 7 flat 5. So, and harmonic minor also has different chord qualities in there. So that's a little bit about this exercise that's based on Mick Goodricks' original concept of cycles. You can find this, if you can find the books from some of his publications. One would be The Advancing Guitarist, and the other would be The Almanac of Voice Leading. Both really great books if you can find them.